The skies over New Jersey are defying the very fabric of reality, unfolding a narrative more extraordinary and unsettling than anyone could have anticipated. In just the past 24 hours, witnesses have reported seeing a drone-sized orb appearing to recharge itself mid-flight, an event so surreal it left onlookers utterly stunned. And that's merely the tip of the iceberg. Reports are pouring in, describing drones behaving in ways that challenge our understanding of physics and technology. These mysterious objects have been observed splitting into smaller units, disappearing without a trace, and executing gravity-defying maneuvers that no human-engineered machine could possibly replicate. The skies are hosting a spectacle of inexplicable phenomena, and the revelations are too alarming to dismiss. Late Friday night, McGuire Air Force Base, a critical military installation, was unexpectedly rendered non-operational for 4 hours. The reason? Small, unidentified drones were detected buzzing ominously close to the base's perimeter. Pilots conducting medevac missions received explicit warnings to watch out for heavy unmanned aircraft systems, a cryptic classification that did little to clarify the situation. And as if that weren't strange enough, red, circular objects were reported streaking across the sky at impossible speeds, blatantly violating the known limitations of flight. These were no mere toys or hobbyist gadgets. Their sudden disappearance, leaving no physical evidence or trail behind, only deepened the mystery. It isn't just their appearance that's baffling, it's their behavior. Eyewitness accounts suggest some of these objects seem to discharge projectiles, while others release dense trails of mist or chemicals that linger eerily in the air, defying natural dissipation. One particularly unnerving sighting described an object ascending vertically, defying all known aerodynamic principles as if gravity were merely an inconvenience. Speculation runs rampant. Are we witnessing advanced secret government experiments? A new era of extraterrestrial encounters? Or perhaps something more ominous, like covert chemical testing? Adding to the unease, flocks of birds are fleeing New Jersey en masse, their sudden exodus resembling scenes straight out of an apocalyptic blockbuster. Could these peculiar aerial occurrences be instigating this mass animal behavior? Or is it all part of a larger, interconnected anomaly? Then, there's the nuclear connection, a chilling layer to an already perplexing story. Earlier this month, an official report surfaced about a missing radioactive source lost during transit under suspicious circumstances. While authorities downplay the implications, some theorize that these enigmatic drones could be scanning for radiation. The concept isn't entirely implausible, considering modern advancements in military technology. If we have aircraft capable of refueling mid-flight, why wouldn't drones exist with the ability to recharge or detect hazardous substances? These ideas gain further traction when considering the behavior of the red orbs, which witnesses have seen darting over the ocean and returning at incomprehensible speeds. Could these orbs function as mobile charging hubs for their smaller, white counterparts? Theories abound, but the lack of concrete evidence keeps the public teetering on the edge of speculation. Meanwhile, the federal response has been conspicuously subdued. Both the White House and FBI have issued vague statements, attempting to reassure the public that everything is under control. Yet, the absence of detailed explanations raises more questions than it answers. If the situation is truly contained, why are military bases going offline? And why hasn't there been a transparent investigation into these phenomena? The timing of these events only fuels suspicion. The surge in sightings coinciding with the loss of radioactive material is difficult to dismiss as mere coincidence. If these objects are indeed scanning for something, or worse, searching for someone, what could their purpose be? As more footage and testimonies emerge, one thing becomes painfully clear. Humanity is grappling with an unprecedented mystery. Whether we are witnessing the debut of experimental technology, the unfolding of a global anomaly, or something otherworldly, the truth remains elusive. Until answers come to light, the speculation continues. So keep your eyes on the skies and your cameras at the ready. Whatever is happening above New Jersey, it's far from over, and the story is only beginning to unfold. The enigma surrounding these phenomena grows deeper with every passing day, as reports of sightings surge in number and complexity. Eyewitness accounts describe objects exhibiting capabilities that seem to defy the very laws of physics as we understand them. These unidentified crafts demonstrate sudden, almost instantaneous bursts of acceleration, execute maneuvers that appear physically impossible, and vanish without a trace, all of which challenge even the most seasoned experts to explain. Witnesses recount luminous trails in their wake, ethereal streaks of light that dissipate almost as soon as they appear, as though these objects are toying with the fabric of our reality. Adding to the mystery is the impact these phenomena have on the environment. Electrical disruptions, terrified wildlife, and bizarre mechanical malfunctions accompany their presence. Entire neighborhoods have experienced power outages at the exact moments these strange objects are seen overhead. In many cases, car alarms erupt in unison as glowing orbs silently hover above. It's as if these visitors or intrusions are not just observing but actively probing their surroundings, as though testing boundaries, gauging reactions, or perhaps collecting data from the world below. The global nature of these sightings cannot be overlooked. While incidents in the United States garner significant attention, nations like Brazil and Mexico have reported eerily similar events. High-definition video evidence captures objects performing identical maneuvers, emitting the same peculiar patterns of light and seemingly sharing technology, or perhaps a deeper, unified purpose. Could this be a coordinated effort spanning continents? The implications of such synchronized behavior are as unsettling as they are fascinating. Patterns in these occurrences raise further questions. Sightings often cluster near military installations, nuclear facilities, and bustling metropolitan areas, locations of strategic importance. This raises the possibility of deliberate reconnaissance. If these are advanced surveillance missions, they suggest an intelligence far beyond anything humanity has ever encountered. Could these crafts be observing us with an intent we are yet to discern? Or are they sending a message we have not yet deciphered? And then there's the timing. Why now? What has precipitated this apparent surge in sightings and activity? Some theorists suggest these events are a response to rising global tensions, a celestial warning to humanity in the face of turmoil. Others speculate that advancements in technology, particularly the widespread availability of high-quality cameras and tracking equipment, have simply allowed us to document what has always been present, just out of reach. Regardless, the timing feels deliberate, almost as if it holds a clue to the mystery itself. Skeptics argue that the majority of these sightings can be attributed to misidentified aircraft, experimental drones, or elaborate hoaxes. Yet such explanations falter when military pilots and radar operators, professionals trained to identify airborne objects with precision, report encounters that leave them baffled. These aren't hobbyists playing with toys. These are high-speed, evasive crafts navigating secure airspace with apparent ease and expertise, defying the capabilities of known human engineering. Perhaps the most profound aspect of this mystery is its challenge to our understanding of existence. If these objects are indeed extraterrestrial, interdimensional, or something altogether unimaginable, they demand a radical reevaluation of our place in the universe. Are we truly alone, or are we part of a vast, interconnected cosmic web? The implications stretch far beyond the scientific and into the philosophical. Calls for transparency grow louder with each passing day. Citizens, scientists, and even politicians demand answers, pressing for clarity from governments that seem reluctant to share what they may know. Recent disclosures from military sources have only fueled public curiosity, hinting at knowledge withheld from the world at large. Cryptic statements and dismissive reassurances no longer satisfy. People want definitive explanations, not more questions. As the mystery deepens, each new sighting becomes another tantalizing piece of a puzzle that feels increasingly unsolvable. What's unfolding above our heads is extraordinary, unnerving, and captivating, a phenomenon that refuses to be ignored. For now, we remain observers, staring at the heavens and wondering about the truths hidden behind those strange yet elusive lights. The lights above Jersey, New Jersey finds itself at the heart of this ongoing phenomenon. Whether it's cutting-edge technology, visitors from distant stars, or something entirely beyond our current understanding, the Garden State has become an epicenter of curiosity. with high-definition cameras and advanced thermal imaging capturing these events in unprecedented clarity, the mystery only deepens. Witnesses described synchronized formations of glowing objects, their presence often heralded by sudden temperature drops, chilling the summer air and sending shivers down the spines of those who gaze upward. This story isn't going away. Until someone uncovers the truth, the strange lights in the sky will continue to provoke wonder, fear, and awe. The skies above New Jersey, and indeed the world, hold secrets we may not be ready to face. Yet, we can't stop looking up, hoping that somewhere amid the darkness, the answers await. As the strange phenomenon persisted, residents across New Jersey took matters into their own hands, forming nightly watch groups in an effort to unravel the mystery. These groups transformed their backyards into makeshift observation stations, outfitted with an array of equipment ranging from telescopes and binoculars to sophisticated radar and flight tracking apps. Driven by curiosity and determination, these amateur investigators were united in their quest to uncover the truth. They diligently shared their findings online, creating a vast network of equally impassioned individuals who dissected every detail of the sightings. One particularly determined group claimed they had tracked a drone for over 15 miles, only to watch in frustration as it vanished into thin air. Another group, positioned near the coastline, reported an even more astonishing occurrence, drones seemingly emerging from the ocean itself. Witnesses described how these mysterious objects defied gravity, rising effortlessly into the sky with an almost otherworldly grace. Such accounts added a layer of surrealism to an already puzzling situation. The phenomenon also left behind physical evidence that only deepened the intrigue. In South Jersey, a farmer awoke to a shocking sight. His cornfield had been flattened into a perfectly symmetrical pattern overnight. There were no signs of human or mechanical interference, and the soil bore scorch marks that emitted a faint, metallic odor for days. Scientists who examined the site were confounded, unable to identify the source of the heat or the cause of the damage. Speculation ranged from advanced propulsion systems to exotic energy weapons, but none of the theories could be conclusively proven. It became increasingly apparent that these drones were far from ordinary surveillance tools. The cultural impact of the mystery began to manifest in creative ways. Local artists and writers found themselves captivated by the enigma, producing works that reflected its eerie and otherworldly nature. Urban murals depicted glowing drones, hovering against midnight skies, their haunting presence immortalized in spray paint. Poets wrote evocative verses about the unsettling feeling of being watched, blending fear and fascination into their lines. The drones had transcended mere objects of speculation, becoming symbols of New Jersey's collective consciousness and imagination. Despite mounting evidence and growing public concern, official responses were maddeningly evasive. At a packed town hall meeting, a local official offered little more than a generic statement about safety and ongoing investigations, his unease palpable as he faced the frustrated crowd. This lack of transparency only fueled suspicions that authorities were withholding crucial information, whether due to national security concerns or something far more sinister. Theories about the origins of the drones proliferated as the mystery deepened. Some believed that private corporations were conducting secret experiments, pointing to the proximity of sightings near tech hubs and research facilities. Others insisted that the drones were extraterrestrial in origin, citing their inexplicable flight patterns and lack of discernible propulsion systems. A more conspiratorial faction argued that the entire phenomenon was a psychological operation, a high-tech illusion designed to manipulate public perception or distract from larger issues. Efforts to uncover the truth were met with continual frustration. Radar and satellite imagery frequently failed to capture the drones, as if they were deliberately evading detection. Attempts to intercept them using other drones or aircraft ended in failure, with the mysterious devices effortlessly outmaneuvering their pursuers. Even the military, which many assumed would take a leading role in investigating such an unusual phenomenon, seemed either incapable or unwilling to intervene. This left ordinary citizens feeling both vulnerable and resolute in their determination to seek answers. A particularly chilling incident unfolded during a high school football game in central Jersey. As the game reached its midpoint, 3 drones appeared overhead, their pulsating lights casting an unearthly glow over the field. Players and spectators alike froze, their collective gaze fixed on the silent intruders. After several tense minutes, the drones executed a series of rapid, intricate maneuvers before disappearing into the night sky. The event left the community shaken, with the game promptly called off as attendees rushed home to process the unsettling encounter. The story rapidly captured the attention of national media outlets, which quickly labeled the enigmatic events as New Jersey's mystery drones. Major headlines sensationalized the unfolding drama, amplifying a growing sense of unease and paranoia among the public. Almost immediately, the phenomenon inspired an avalanche of content across various platforms, including in-depth documentaries and investigative podcasts that delved into every conceivable detail of the occurrences. A diverse array of voices joined the conversation, ranging from seasoned experts in drone technology to local eyewitnesses recounting their first-hand experiences, and even conspiracy theorists proposing outlandish but captivating narratives.